Welcome to Rage Across the Internet presents Wherever Gaia Takes Us, a World of the Apocalypse Let's Play. Starring
Daniel Tyson as Ricochet.
CJ as Nightfang.
Melissa as Hippolytus Shadow.
Tommy Dixon as Walks with Anubis.
and I'm your storyteller, Porter. With that, KT, locks the door behind you and hurries down the stairs into her job at Dave's Tavern next door, leaving you guys to your own devices.
How do we want to kill a half hour?
A half hour?
Well, she said give it a little bit for customers.
That was for Wendy's.
It's for Dave's Tavern.
That's for Dave's Tavern.
Okay, I apologize.
Do you just really want some Wendy's, Ricochet?
He really wants a burger.
I mean, I'm right there with you.
I remind you guys, as it has been a bit, that in fact Dave's Tavern
Is the place to go over the other place.
Yeah, it's the younger crowd.
It is the younger crowd, but more importantly, if you remember the Dave, as in Dave Thomas.
Ah!
Remember, Wendy is on the logo of Dave's Tavern.
I missed that completely.
Which is their test kitchen.
Missed that completely. Okay.
Yeah, we covered it, I want to say, last story or two stories ago.
Right.
So, that's why I brought it up, to remind you.
And we do have the sheriff to investigate still.
It's a good point.
I don't think we've really looked into that.
No, we haven't, but we know where he is.
He could have been the one leading that search party last night that Far Four and them went to.
I imagine he is.
So we can get info from them first.
Good call.
That's a decent walk away from here, isn't it?
Gives time for customers to come in.
True.
We hit the woods. Get into Lupus, we can make it faster.
He really wants his burger.
No, I really want that information.
I was going to say, y'all got to eat.
And then the burger.
Yeah. Why not both?
Yeah, and she was offering free lunch, so fucking...
Exactly.
It pays to be friends with people.
I'll take a free lunch anytime I can get it, man.
And I'll take easy info from Far Four without having to go investigate a sheriff.
We're all in agreement, yeah.
And away we go.
I said, then are we all in agreement?
Oh, I thought you said and.
I will say there is also... How far away is the little campsite where the Scrags were?
Oh,
'Cause we could poke around there now that we got some daylight.
that was over on the East End.
For the opposite side?
In fact, if you refer to the map, on the East End, you can see that the park is on that map on the East End.
Okay.
So that was the park that you guys met, the deeper into the woods from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you know that the cabins are there at the northeast around that pond, or lake rather.
Yeah. So could hit there, come back, grab the food, and then go talk to 4-4 and them.
Even better plan. Less
Seems
running.
It seems like the most logical of plans right now. So yeah.
I love when a plan comes together.
All right.
So
Yeah, please re-clarify for me so I'm sure what we're doing.
gonna head over to that campsite.
To the park.
Yeah, to the park. Kind of discreetly.
What does that mean?
For far enough into the woods that we're going down to Lupus. Just to make it quicker.
Okay.
Check out the surroundings first.
And I mean, again, to be sure, you're taking the longer way around, right?
So
that's fine, but
the shorter way would be...
Well, look at the map, dude.
Would it be easier to just walk the streets?
I don't care either way.
Yeah.
But...
4 kids going to the park is not suspicious.
Alright. That's a better idea.
How long would it take to walk there?
Fuck.
10, 15 minutes?
I'd say, I don't know, maybe a half hour.
Oh, we're walking.
I don't know, yeah. I mean, I'm just guessing at that point, but also I guess I'm in charge of that.
So you said half hour.
Yeah, it's about a half hour, maybe 40, 45 minutes, whatever. But yeah, it's not, you're not trucking through the Sahara. Like, again, if you want to go through Lupus, that's fine. Like, you're not fucking up my plans either way.
No, well, we're going to walk straight there.
I'm just like, yeah, like, you like to do that. You just have to go well out of your way to maybe cut 10 minutes off your travel, but because you have to go the long way, you know.
Yep.
Just going straight there then.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you know. Again, you walk back, you know, through downtown, back through the little tourist district. Again, you know, the leather working shop and the little postcards of the tchotchkes and the bullshit. Yeah, I mean, you know the route. You went before. It's a quiet, peaceful day. You're passing Hopsteiner. You know, a few cars on the road, people milling about, going to and from work. It's just standard fare. You'd imagine it would be a little bit busier outside of the summer months. Again, you're passing, as you pass, you see various posters for the missing girls, lost pets.
Any of them particularly recent with the dates?
So demanding. Nothing for humans.
Okay.
However, there's, you know, Skipjack, the kitty is missing, and that looks pretty recent. You know, there's a little tab, so have you seen me, you know, picture, and there's a artist's rendering. The owner of the cat is clearly a very small child.
Yep.
And
Have you seen my cat?
Yeah, they had not thought to put a photo of the animal. Just what we will assume is an 8-year-old's very best artistic rendering.
They might have a future as a criminal sketch artist,
or as like an accountant, based on based on the level of the artwork.
Yeah, I'm going to say, like, well, hopefully they have talents in other areas.
Mainly just looking to see if, like, you know, if we had like 4 or 5 kids go missing within the last day, maybe we do definitely have more suitors to worry about.
Again, thus far, there's no, I mean, you don't see anything surprising or new that, yeah. Again, make your way, find your way to the park, and it's, again, being a nice day. The park is actually a little, there's a little bit of a crowd. You know, kids playing over in the jungle gyms, you know, swinging on the monkey bars and going down slides and, you know, all that fun stuff. You got the various looking bored moms sitting on benches talking amongst themselves. You know, a couple strollers nearby that are barely being tended to. If, you know, you see a pair, man and woman, talking amongst themselves on the bench. They're clearly very invested in whatever conversation they're in. So the point is they are not paying attention to the child who is sitting on the ground nearby. You know, kids clad in red overalls with a white t-shirt. And sitting beside him is what seems to be some sort of electronic teddy bear with a similar outfit. The head moves about, you know, side to side robotically, its mouth clamping open and shut. Yeah, it's a canned robotic voice spews out clips such as, "I love my new family. You're special. Have I got a tall tale for you? Family is everything. I love hugs.
You missed your calling.
Would you like to hear a story?
You should have been the voice person for a teddy bear.
I love my new family. You are special. Everyone take a rage. It's super annoying. Something about the tone just grates on you.
Oh, God. This is not good.
This is the only one of them.
Wow, is that irritating?
There's the scene.
Being extremely annoyed by it, I pick up the pace towards the woods.
Yeah. Probably the same.
Yeah, pulling quickly behind them towards the woods. At least I know we'll get a little piece out there.
You're making your way rather quickly, cutting kind of through a playground, a little playscape, because, I mean, fucking this is how it's laid out. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
When suddenly, and seemingly out of nowhere, a little boy slips down the slide and runs up to Cassie, holding a toy gun to her. It makes a pew, 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 lights up in loud, echoey nonsense. I'm Action Bill, take that, you crummy werewolves! He proceeds to strafe his toy gun across all of you.
Already irritated, I'm going to walk away from the children as far as possible without making any eye contact whatsoever.
No fair, you're dead!
Cassie will clutch her chest, stumble, and kind of fall to her knees. She says, You got me! Ugh.
Yay! Action Bill!
I'll kind of ruffle his hair and then get up and follow.
Perfect. Ricochet, I'll let you take another rage.
Yeah, just shaking my head.
That's a perm.
Oof.
It's a good thing. Puts him back down to 1.
Well, whatever's highest.
That's fair.
Which is not
What is it?
6.
Okay.
You're an angry motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said
I'm one off from getting a perm.
I don't think you'd look good with the perm.
No, I don't have the bone structure. I had one in the 80s.
No one ever looks good with a perm. That's a thing that's done to people. Anyway.
Chuckling after that encounter, I keep going towards the woods.
All right, y'all make it. I mean, it wasn't like a maze, and you've been there before. So once you've gotten clear of the bored housewives and their kids and the fucking toys, you find your way to the, quote, secret spot from the night before. The remnants of the Scrags again. It's now just extra growth. There's no evidence that there were ever anything there. Which, shouldn't so much shock anybody. But everything else is just like you left it.
I'm going to venture off towards the direction of the one that ran off.
Oh, they all ran.
But the one that I noticed.
That's,
Because I only noticed the one.
Yeah, obviously. Go ahead.
while he's doing that, do I notice any extra foot traffic?
Well, how about you roll? You both need to give me rolls. And then I will answer those questions. You as well. This is both of you.
You first.
I'm also going to shift to Lupus, as long as, look around, make sure no one... We're deep enough in, right? I'm looking around first to make sure we're deep enough in.
Yeah. Even make you roll that too, man.
Yeah.
There's a botch.
No.
Shut up, seriously.
Come on.
3, 3, 2, 2, 1.
Jesus Christ. This can't.
How do you botch 2 games in a row, man?
Who gives a shit?
We
Lay
went
it off.
how many years without a botch?
Lay it off. You can see the dice.
Oh, God damn it.
And that's for you to look around?
Yep. I don't know where I am.
You walk into another tree.
Sure.
Oh, Christ.
Again, I'm looking around to see if I can see if there's anyone
Maybe
around
that
first.
kid's come hunting werewolves.
Nice.
You want to do his first?
Yeah, I do want to do his first. All right, you look around. You kind of take a bit of a knee and to get to Lupus, and then you stop and think better of it, looking around. A gust of wind kicks up, knocking some of the ash from the fire pit directly into your eyes. What's up with your rolls, man? Get it together. Ricochet.
I'm not wasting a lucky on that. Fuck off.
That's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. It's totally safe to change forms, but you were more looking for... That's a good enough roll, right?
Uh-huh. I was making sure nothing's around so
Yeah.
I can change.
Yeah, no one is around.
Okay. Well, then I shift down to Lupus.
Gonna poke look around whatever was left behind after the people got eaten and the one guy ran. Because, thumbs up with that.
Yes. Cassie, how about you?
I am looking around, making sure that nobody is around, and then I'm going to shift down to Lupus as well.
All right.
Another check, and I'm specifically smelling.
All right, well, hold on. I'm going to say that Ricochet's roll, it was good enough. And,
Fair.
So he shifted to Lupus first, giving you guys the hindsight, so I'm going to spare you guys on the roll because his was good enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then,
okay.
Yeah. Now perception rolls for the,
5. 6, sorry.
All right.
Because again, I'm going for smell.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
it's all 6.
Yep.
3, 4, Nightbag just poking around.
And Cassie?
I'm going to try to sense worm. It might be super faint, but I might be able to pick up something.
All right. Then I will start with them two, and then we'll pivot back to you, Cass.
Okay.
All right. So for normal senses,
It's funny. It's fine.
All right. So Ricochet, your nose, you've picked up, you can smell some remnant from the scrags from last night. You could smell the different humans. Really, you're in good enough shape. Like, which scent do you want to try to follow if you're trying to follow?
That scrag. Looking for that scrag that we're off.
Okay. All right. Again, you can pick up the scent, whether or not you're running after it right now.
No, not. I'm looking for that direction.
Okay. All right. It was northwestish.
Okay.
Put a hold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, CJ, that was what, 5 successes you said?
3.
3. That's less than 5. Okay.
Yep.
You also picked up little whiffs of the scents, but obviously you can see because you weren't specifically going for scent. There are footprints. You can see probably like that's clearly some that aren't human that were from last night or the other night, and then you can see the human footprints, the one that ran.
Okay.
And now Cassie, you go ahead with Sense Worm.
4 successes.
Okay.
And they're at difficulty 7, so I'm assuming that that's high enough.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. You definitely get a queasy feeling from the area. Obviously, you know that there was some shit going on a couple days ago, and because of that jives with this queasy feeling. But there's something greater in the area. You don't feel like you're being watched, but you feel maybe like a chill on the back of your spine, a general queasiness about the area. Like something is not quite as it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will communicate that to the best of my ability through, I guess, wolf speak, that's the sensation, that I can't get a pinpoint, but that there's something not right with this area.
Which is sense worm for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a spider sense than like a...
I'm going to nudge Dante. Again, with as best as we can for wolf speak.
Arky bark.
Arky bark? Okay. And then, and pointing in that direction, Scrag.
I'm digging crap out of my eyeballs.
Hey, Cassie.
Well, once you get the crap out of your eyeballs, I'm pointing in the direction.
I had a thing I was going to do, but okay.
Yeah.
It's still there.
It's pretty adept.
Yeah. And, Cassie, Dante, did one of the people that was here leave, or do you think somebody's come here recently? Because I found a set of tracks leading away.
I'm super
Away
irritated getting
where?
crap out of my eyeballs.
Yeah, I found a set of tracks leading away from camp. When we came rushing in, I didn't see anybody, just the scrags.
As I'm digging things out of my eye with my shirt, one of the teens ran away when all hell broke loose.
Went run screaming from the scrag?
Yes.
Why wasn't he attacked?
Might it be worth looking for them?
I mean, if you think you can track him from here, yes.
I mean, one of y'all can try picking up his scent now that I know where the tracks are. Probably won't be too hard.
Are his tracks in the opposite or in the same direction as the direction of the scrag?
Well, you only know where they start. You haven't followed shit.
Right, but I know the direction the scrag went.
But what I'm saying is it's not a big area, so right now, until you start to follow shit, you don't know yet.
Yeah.
So, but we see tracks, right? So I'm just looking at, are his feet in that direction, or is this... I can tell where at least forward is.
If I start walking in the direction of those footsteps, am I going the way that they were pointing?
Well, you will find out. Like there's I'm giving you what you guys are getting. If you want to make another roll, make another roll. Okay. It's like take yes for an answer. Mm-hmm. Or maybe. Maybe is the answer.
Yeah.
It's like I charge you by the roll. Shit. Trying to negotiate for a better answer than you deserve. Fuck off. Roll the dice again.
I think it was that difficult to figure out forward and forward.
Where do the tracks lead? You don't know until you follow them. Just roll again, Heard.
Yeah. Might as well try following them a little bit.
Oh, shit. Okay, so you re-rolled. Now, are you just focusing on scent? Because that's what you were before, which is why I couldn't give you more information.
No, this time it's just...
Well, that's what I'm asking. Mm-hmm. All right, 5 is a very good roll.
If it was scent, it was 6. But no, not this time.
And was anyone else re-rolling, trying their luck with their perceptions?
No. I haven't even shifted. I'm still digging thick crap out of my eyeballs.
It's fair. You want me to roll to see if there's any permanent damage?
Sure. I guess that's a no.
Can't win them all. Okay, Nightfang and Cassie, are you guys...
I am following the tracks. Well, I'm waiting for the alpha to make a decision as to whether or not we are going to be following the tracks or we're following the scrag, depending on into which direction the tracks go.
Which answered my next question, so thank you. See which tracks, but thank you. Okay, so looking around, you start to move following the human footprints, and you catch something. It's maybe 10, 15 feet somewhat north out of the little campsite. There's another set of footprints. Someone had been hunkered down there. You find a couple cigarette butts and like some deep imprints on the footprints. Someone had been hanging out there watching what was going on. That said, the original set of footprints, human footprints you were looking at, looked to be doubling back toward the parking lot in the first place. And again, the scrag is, I can't just use hand gestures, I can north-northwest. I just needed a better roll.
I'm going to wave to all you guys and point straight down to the...
You're going to wave?
I'm going to yip. And,
I was expecting the tail to be wagging.
That could have worked.
jump straight up and down.
Arky, arky, ark bark.
Yeah, arky, arky, ark bark. Got it. Gonna give a yip and just kind of point. Yeah.
I love it.
I venture over there. Still in Hamid, and I see the cigarette butts, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, because he's pointing to look, so yeah.
Right. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, that could very well be.
Can you get a scent on it?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to hold your last roll.
Fair. And I'm looking, smelling for the direction he went.
Yeah, six successes on that last. I'm just going to let you pick that scent up.
Fine.
Apparently there was some sort of fungus. This guy had athlete's foot or something. Making this pretty easy for you to track the scent of the new thing.
And I'm just slowly start going in that direction then.
All right. Where is everyone else?
Taking my pet
Following.
wolves for a walk.
Night Fang, Cass.
Following and resisting to bite him in the ass.
Yeah. Following along, still in Hamid as well. So, what are we thinking? Just someone watching what was going on, maybe like KT, or...
I think if it was something like that, we'd know about that already. I think this is more of... They knew what was going on and they were waiting.
Obviously, if the Scrags didn't attack them.
Did they even know they were there?
They're Scrags?
Maybe you're right. This scent's kind of funky anyway. I don't know how anyone else wouldn't have picked us up.
Yeah, but also keep in mind that these aren't normal Scrags. You were saying that they shouldn't be here in this...
They shouldn't be able to manifest in the realm.
Exactly. So, maybe... I don't know. Maybe this guy knew. It wasn't necessarily that he knew about the Scrags. Maybe he was helping them cross over.
If that was the case, we might have bigger problems.
We already knew we had bigger problems.
I mean, yeah, bigger problems other than just some kids who got tangled up into something else. But I mean, what could bring a spirit over like that?
I mean, assuming that you were a more advanced theurge, could you do something like that?
I don't even know.
And I'm not saying it's...
There is rites of summoning. You can summon spirits. But I don't know if that works in the realm or not.
Might be something worth asking about when we get back.
When we look at the prints, like how deep into the ground do they go? Like, can we tell based on the weight and the length of the stride if it could be a heavy-set man or a muscular man? Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. And a couple things about that. The ones that you found initially with the cigarette butts, those were relatively deep, and there were several in the area. This was clearly a case of someone was hunkered down there. You can see where, I've been standing in this position for long enough, and you can see where, okay, well, now he was leaning on the tree because of this footprint, and the other one just like the crossed over thing where it's just the tip of the fucking shoe. Like, it's obvious this guy, someone was on a fucking stakeout at that point, right? Obviously, those prints really lighten the fuck up wherever the movement was or came from. Thankfully, because of the fungus, that particular, it lingered, and you can follow that. But from there, the tracks at this point are pretty light, and it's hard to tell.
Okay.
But you can follow them to a point again, and you're doing that. And those are these are the ones that you guys are following. You're not splitting up. You're sticking together. I want to be very clear on what's going on here. I don't want to be, don't want to mistakenly.
That's the direction I started heading.
Yeah. We are staying together.
Yeah. Splitting up last time led to some pretty interesting circumstances.
I was going to say, you sure? Because every time you guys have split up, it's worked out super well.
Or we go follow the kid that ran. But I think this might be a little bit more important.
Pretty safe to assume that kid ran to the car and drove off.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
In fact, that car is not still in the driveway. or the driveway, the parking
Park,
lot.
I know what you meant.
The driveway to the park. The one.
The park a lot.
That's right.
There you go.
He'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a work joke, sorry.
Yeah.
And you continue following the trail, and everybody give me a single die roll.
4.
10.
10.
10.
Jesus.
Goddamn. All right. Following the scent exclusively, Ricochet takes the lead. Very focused. You find the trail gets a little bit muddled. And you take a moment, a little bit confused. While the rest of your pack takes note of some peculiar things in the vicinity. The trail does kind of stop. The scent trail does go cold. However, the three of you see a series of other footprints and tire tracks going through the dirt, and you're not too far from the nearest road. But this is, again, not near the parking lot of the park. You are aggressively away from it at this point. I want to say northeast.
Okay, so this is somebody who knew something was going down, parked himself over here, and then hiked his way to where he was hiding out.
We're going to point out multiple shoe prints.
Oh, yeah. This was a whole thing.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the map.
No, I saw what you were doing.
Okay. This is in the east end, right? This is Lowtown.
No, the park is in the west end. You see the fucking green square at the top of the...
Oh, that's
the
you
park.
have them labeled both as the east end.
Do I really?
Yeah.
Good on me.
So this is uptown. This is the purple square.
Yes.
So the road you said went east, northeast?
Northeast.
The trail went northeast.
Trail went northeast.
And you said the road was pretty close.
Yep.
So it could be that road heading into downtown / further up towards where we can take
Going to the
cabins.
north end, yeah.
And obviously those aren't the roads pictured there aren't the only roads.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's not.
Yeah.
I was just getting it.
No,
I just needed to see it.
No, of course. Yeah, oops on me on that.
No, you're fine.
Dante, you still got that map?
Open my fanny pack, pull it out.
Looking at me for I don't have them.
You see that road? Is there any kind of significant thing that it leads to?
Well, what direction are you taking it? I mean, you know, it's also not a road atlas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a road atlas, okay.
No, you just made that up.
Yeah, no, it was a
Then
flyer with, like, the camp map.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to look at your map and go, we're going to need something a little bit more specific.
Well, if we,
Pick one up at one of those gift shops.
I was about to say, if we go into the tourist part of town, I'm sure we can pick up a road map.
Yeah. Certainly those things exist. You just don't have one right now.
This is only the camp map. It's not going to help us out here.
Hey, Cassie, do you remember? Do you remember where that sheriff lived?
We had the address. We ripped it out of the thing, but I don't remember what the address was. Let me see if I have it written down on my not making sounds.
If you took the page, you took the page.
Yeah, if you took the page.
Yeah, I remember taking the page. I remember his name, Sheriff Hogue, but I didn't write down the address.
Yeah, but we just didn't go check it out.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't checked it out yet.
Not yet, yeah. You said it in the last one. I just don't remember it offhand.
Oh, it's not important.
It's 123 Help Street.
Yeah. It's like it's aggressively... Whatever number I made up on the fly is that number.
Is that
Don't
number.
question it, because no one remembers what it is.
I'll start hoofing it down the path towards the road. I'm in Hamid, so not worried about it.
Or do we want to double back and go follow those scrag paths?
I just want to see where this road goes. Give me a minute.
No?
Not too far. So I want to check a map first.
The road's like right there. You said you could see it.
It's fair. It's not all the way down if we can help it.
I'm not going down the road. I just want to look, see where they go. Once they clear the trees.
I mean, it goes further on. I mean, you know, look, it's like it's woods and it's fucking city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or city, we're using quotes there.
Just looking at what parts of city it's going to go to. Because obviously it's a road. If I'm picturing this as like a T. This little dirt path that's in the woods goes to a road, and then the road goes 2 directions.
No, I think it's more accurate to say the truck, the whatever. Fine, it's a van, fuck it. Oops. Went off-road.
I would assume
there's
van,
not like
said, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, there's not like a dirt fucking road that was like a hidden access road. It's just it went a little off-road.
I would assume van since you said multiple footprints anyway.
Right, yeah.
And you didn't say 2 or 3, so I'm assuming there's more, but that's why. But that's just in my head.
I'm just curious where this road leads out to.
No, that's fair, and I will, you know.
No, I'm letting them know.
Oh, all right. They were talking to me.
No, I'm letting them know. Because you said not too far, but I want to know where the road ends. I want to know where it comes out to. This off-road path.
Well, we have 2 options. We can go now and look. Or go back, get the info we need from Farfor, get that burger from KT, and while we're there, we can take a map and see what's out there.
Pick one.
I don't think we're very prepared to just head down this road right now. At least if we go get a map, we might be able to get an idea of what we're looking at. Plus, we'll get that info from Farfor, if that sheriff was part of that search party or not. Maybe he's got some more.
But I mean, he just stated this is an off-road road. We don't even know what road it leads to. So map's not even going to help.
Why wouldn't it help?
Off-road roads aren't mapped.
I said it wasn't.
I thought you said it was.
No,
like it went
I said it was not.
They went off-road.
Yeah, they went off-road a little bit. Essentially, we're assuming to pick up whoever was...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying they specifically didn't turn onto some unnamed dirt road. They went off the road.
And I just wanted to see what the road was. The actual road.
Is there a road sign nearby?
That's what I was walking out for. That's what I was going to go look for.
Oh, okay.
We were confused at what
right.
I'm confused
yes,
what kind of fucking road this is. My bad.
Fucking concrete. There's a stripe in the middle.
Okay, I'm walking out there to see if I can see a sign.
It would probably, not immediately.
Okay.
But there will be one eventually. Again, it's not a hidden off-road. It's like 12th Street or some shit. You just don't know the name yet.
But if it's next to this park, it shouldn't be too fucking hard to find on a map.
We know about how far we went, which direction, so... Yeah, maybe grab the map, go get the burger, look over the map while we do that.
Yes.
And then go to Farfor?
Yes.
There is also that other scrag path that we have yet to check. Do we want to cover all our bases here?
Yes. Reluctantly, but yes. How far off were the 2 directions? I'm rolling.
There you go. There's your answer.
Like you would have had to follow the other track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to go specifically for smell at this point.
Is it? Who knows? Maybe the scrag went off ways, circled around, and got in the van.
That's a fucking scary thought.
Maybe the scrag is the van.
4.
Vehicular homicide's a thing.
That was good. But holy tinfoil hats.
Right.
It would have been 6, except one of them was a 1.
And I want to make sure you were at the campsite. You saw there were 2 trails to follow. You found a 3rd trail. You followed the 3rd trail to its end, and now want to pick up one of the other 2 trails from all the way over here.
Well, the one of the trails we knew was going towards the parking lot, so we're already assuming he's gone. We're not even bothering.
Oh, right. I'm making sure this is what you're looking for, is to pick up this trail from over here.
We're gonna head back that direction a little bit until I find that. Until I pick that back up.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to the original campsite. Because nothing. What was that roll?
4.
Okay. You guys start following that trail. What was I saying? Northwest. That's what I said, right? Northwest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you see a single pair of tracks. It looked like it took off. And you're going to follow that again northwest, losing it at the road.
It's the opposite road. Different road. Okay.
Oh, the opposite direction.
So either it came from here, something picked it up, or it's just on the other side of the road for the tracks to continue.
Well, it wasn't tracks because I was doing for scent.
You had tracks though.
Not in the same direction as the
Northeast, northwest.
At this point, we're at a standstill. We don't know where they went.
Is it the same road?
Yes.
Okay. That's what's throwing me off here.
Okay.
That's why I'm okay.
Like, I can't give you everything. Not all at once.
No.
The worm's in the umbra.
Damn it.
Let's go get a map and get a better viewpoint of this area.
Yeah.
And go get a burger, because we need some food. Cassie wants a burger.
Yes, please.
All right. Head back. We got the info we need. Food. Map. Far 4.
It's the 3 Bs.
It's 3 shells.
All right, so headed back to Dave's Tavern. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Again, it's another, call it an hour 10, whatever, to make your way back from where you were and all that. Uneventful. And, you make your way to Dave's Tavern. The hostess, get your seat. Takes you over to, starts to take you to a section. Then KT waves at you and kind of makes a motion. So she gets you guys in a nice corner booth, kind of secluded from everybody else.
I look over the hostess then, and yeah, we're with her.
So, you take your seat. Again, nice, quiet corner booth. She did you solid on that one. And, hands you a menu, your standard pub fare. Fries, garlic fries, special loaded fries,
Yes.
your standard types of burgers, plus you got your Gouda chicken club, the bacon portobello, the habanero chicken sandwich.
You're making me hungry.
Right. There's new special, Dave's Dogs, which is like a chili cheddar infused hot dog that they're trying out. It tastes like a dream and gives you extra points of strength, but only if your name's Daniel Tyson.
Oh, done. Done.
However, it
Settled.
also gives you malaria and herpes.
Whatever.
Cool.
Worth it. I can soak it.
Hi, everybody. I did that one. But, the tavern, it's decently busy now. I mean, it's lunch at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Again, she did her best to get you guys secluded, but, you can see various, people around the bar, a couple people having a few drinks, maybe a little early. What's up? What looks to be a couple families. KT comes, takes your order.
When she's taking her order, I'm going to ask her, where can I go find a local road map?
Oh, God, I don't know. I guess the gas station, right?
That makes sense. I didn't know if they had like a tourist building that kind of gives pamphlets of everything.
Yeah, I guess there is the welcome center. When you first get into town, you had to have passed it, right?
Wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Yeah, just take the main drag, and it's God, it's one of the first buildings. Just when you get through the island, like there's that fork that goes up to Camp Anawana, and then the straightaway.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, I'd check a gas station or something too. I mean,
2 birds, 1 stone. Thanks, Dante.
actually, you know what? Could you get me one too?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
What do you got in mind?
Oh, help with so much. I never even thought about getting a map, but that's so ridiculous. I could find the perfect spot. It could be on the second corkboard. I could get like different colored push pins to coordinate like the different different sightings and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh God,
It'd
that's
definitely help you narrow down some areas of activity.
right.
If we see some string, we'll grab that for you too.
It's a good idea. I've got string though. I'm fine on that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Were you making fun of me?
No, this is not.
The person who's getting you free food right now?
This is out of game.
Okay. Making fun of me, the person who gave you life?
Don't fuck off. How's this new special?
I don't know. I don't eat meat, remember?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. What do you eat while you're here?
Oh, I don't.
Huh. It's kind of a bummer.
Not really. I don't think it's cool to eat flesh.
I'm just... Alright, I'll leave it alone. I apologize.
It's really bad for you anyway. You guys should think, I mean, you could switch to like milk bones or something.
I'll take the rarest burger you got.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Gross and gross.
I'll go with the special.
How about you, Cass?
I'll have a chicken sandwich.
Okay. So she obviously goes off to take care of that. Giving you some time.
The rarest burger I can get.
Riffs.
So, what are we thinking so far for just ideas, theories? Come on. We gotta get something.
We're foobarred? I mean, obviously somebody knew what the hell was going to go down.
I really doubt it's just vanilla people because, you know, we probably would have heard something if they saw these things, but yeah.
Somebody knows something.
I keep going back to the sheriff. He clearly knew what he was doing. So maybe he's part of, and those kids knew something enough to maybe unwisely summon something. So maybe it's, and I know this is a little bit of a long shot, but maybe it's some sort of secret society.
Yeah.
I mean, it's likely a long shot, but
No, I think you're right, though. It's some kind
there's
of...
too many people who know something weird.
Here's a question. Did me or Ricochet get a good look at the people whenever they were going to the camp? Because we could ask Katie if she recognizes a description. Maybe it's somebody from in town she knows.
Well, she knew of that one guy.
Yeah. Crazy wolf man.
That was
But, I mean, she
Ryan.
didn't know him personally, but she knew of him.
Yeah, knew of him. The name for the guy who, you know, ran away might be a good place to start looking.
Dante, you were there. You were pretty fucking close. You can give a good enough description for KT, see if she recognizes any of those kids?
Why am I drawing a blank?
The fat ginger kid they put in the fire, the chick
Oh, that.
and the one that ran off.
I mean, it was pretty dark. I mean, I guess I could try. I have 0 written down on their descriptions.
That's where it was partly a ask the pack / ask the ST. if anybody would be able to remember that.
Yeah, and that's why I said it Dante, because him being the closest one.
I vaguely remember the one girl was blonde, and there was a ginger-haired kid. I don't remember what the other guy looked like.
He was the one in robes, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you say the ginger one is the one his face burned off?
Yes.
Are we asking me now?
Yes, now. I think now that the conversation's happened.
I think we should, Porter first. So, Porter, can we, instead of just, so I know specifically you're asking the storyteller?
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean? Just for ease from now on, I think that's...
Will do.
Right? It seems reasonable. Okay. So there's cut down the confusion. Anyway. Obviously, this was 2 days ago for your characters. 2 days ago, in front of a fucking fire. Obviously, their memories are going to be better than your guys' memories. What with the game taking place 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. So, despite the fact, I know nobody wrote down this, that's fine. Clearly, the characters will remember. Gonna ask KT, ask KT.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not fully sold on the sheriff, due to his reactions when he was hanging the body and digging. The man was throwing up and sobbing. He could have been under control.
He was a child. He'd probably throw up too, regardless.
Well, he clearly was distressed about doing it, so he could have been under control on that situation. So I'm not fully sold on that.
You could check where we found him that first time, if there's still offerings there. Maybe he's either still under control or still doing it without knowing, or he's fully complicit.
Something to do on the way back when we go to talk to Far 4.
The thing is if he was under control, he wouldn't have those reactions.
It's kind of what I was
There's got to be something else, right? He'd be almost immune to it.
I mean, can't be all cut and dry like that.
Oh, we don't fucking know.
If you don't have self-control, then you wouldn't feel guilt or remorse. And he clearly felt guilt or remorse.
I mean, when one of us flip out, we have the ability to feel bad even if we're not fully in our right minds.
Yeah, but you don't at the time.
Yeah, maybe not till after.
Or at the time of you doing it.
I just feel we need more information. That's for sure.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And when KT brings the food, maybe give her a description.
I mean, you guys had a closer look at the sheriff. Was he a heavier set man?
Well, sheriff we all saw.
That's true. We did see him in the street.
So now, we're just going to wait for KT to come back with the food.
She will as soon as I finish writing this note.
I figured.
Wow. And she appears with, your food and some drinks, which the order she never took. You just got drinks. Just shut up and enjoy them.
Yep. That's weird. Oh, God,
perfect.
Why?
Little side of Chianti.
That's right. That's what you got. It was a picture of Chianti. Yes, she returns with the food.
Hey, KT, do you give blonde and redhead's description? Do you know of these people in the high school?
Or seen them around?
Or seen them around, yes.
She takes a step back and looks around. She looks a little cagey. You're talking from the other night.
Correct.
No, I didn't know them. I mean, obviously there's Carter. She looks at you like taking your silence. She kind of looks at you like you're dumb. Carter Willows, the mayor's son.
But you're in town still.
Yeah, right. Sorry. You understand? I've been chasing that lead for a month. Oh, the guy in the robes. That was the mayor's son, Carter Willows.
Okay.
You said that family's pretty much been in charge of this entire island for...
Oh, forever. They founded the island. Willow's Pass. She pulls the pencil out from behind her ear and kind of taps you on the top of the head. The doy.
That definitely makes sense for the name, at least.
Is that the only one you recognize?
I mean, I don't know the others now. I don't exactly keep track of, you know. I mean, high school ended a few years ago, but, you know, the mayor's kid.
I mean, my thought was maybe, family came in, take their orders at some point here. Who knows?
I mean, you see people around. You don't know everybody.
Yeah.
Have you seen Carter since then?
No, but here's the thing. No one's looking for him. Like, if the mayor's kid went missing.
That'd be big news.
Right? But no one's looking for him.
So they don't even want him to know that he's missing.
Or maybe he's not missing.
What grade's he in? Do you know?
I think Cassie's probably the better question would be, is he still in school?
I don't know. I think he was going to be a junior or a senior.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a small town, guys, but come on.
Yeah. Here's a probably better question. Any idea where the mayor's place is? Like, is there like an actual big important place they stay? Or is this going to be a check the phone book cutout question?
I mean, I don't know his address, but I mean, he lives in the West End.
There we go. There's a place to start.
We'll check the phone book.
No, but definitely. KT! Damn it. Right, I gotta get back to work, you guys, but seriously, come by tonight. After the movies are over, they'll leave and we can talk shop. And we can figure some of this out. Yeah?
Good deal.
Don't let us interrupt you. Go ahead.
Sorry, I gotta go. She hands a bill. It's covered. Don't worry about it. But just, pretend my manager's a dick.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you tonight.
See ya. And she fucks off to go do her actual job.
Well, that was good information.
Yeah.
I actually have an idea.
Hit us.
Not hard.
There's got to be a local library, right? They keep records of high school yearbooks. If we can get the most recent yearbook, we might be able to find these 3 kids.
And if they're part of a club or something, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would make quite a bit of sense.
I can probably get a road map there.
And you could get a road map there.
Or we can hit a gas station on the way.
Gas station. Whatevs.
Just make sure we get one for KT, too. It's the least we can do for her feeding us.
And it shouldn't take long to find the yearbook, like in and out.
Well, let's go.
You guys are all done?
Oh, that was like 4
when
bites,
they're
man.
done.
Bellies are full.
Yeah.
You can eat and then go. We can just,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's not going to close on you. It's going to be all right. Hey, we'll wheel the library open until you finish your food.
Okay. Do the pretend to pay thing.
Yeah, you make your way up to the cash register, up near the hostess's, it's the same deal. As you walk up, you're like, oh, KT's friends, you're all set. Welcome to town.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoying this day so far. Been keeping busy.
Well, any friend of KT's is a friend of mine, so if you guys need anything.
Much appreciated.
Oh, what's her name tag say?
Kim.
All right, look at her name tag. Hey, Kim. Point me in the direction of the library.
Oh, sure. She grabs a placemat and draws you a little impromptu map. It's near the East End. It's 8-9 blocks.
I wink at her. Thank you.
She gives kind of a humoring kind of smile. Because, she's probably 25 or 26, and you're 15, going hey, baby.
I didn't do that. Just a small wink.
That's fine. She's cute. She's a cute little man.
Oh, shit.
Make my way out the door.
All right.
I'm assuming any kind of gas station on the way there.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Grab one as we walk. Grab two.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so uneventful that it doesn't even bother.
Yep.
We don't even bear getting into it. Yeah,
Right.
You find a gas station, there's some maps, and you take a map. You take a 2 map.
I hand it Dante for your fanny pack.
That's a sentence.
And you make your way.
To the library.
All right. Not surprisingly, the library is completely fucking empty.
Except maybe one person?
I mean, except
The librarian?
Let the man talk.
unsurprisingly, the library is completely empty, save, of course, for the librarian, a portly, balding man who looks unabashedly bored, just sitting behind a desk trying to keep himself awake. He startles a bit as you walk in, and then, I guess deciding you're no threat, seemingly settles back into his almost comatose state. The building itself isn't any massive sight to behold. We're not in the middle of Manhattan or anything. It's a simple one-story building, maybe the size of, your average strip mall shoe store. It's not the Library of Congress. A few tables, and then obviously, rows of books, but like really crappy kind of got them discount retail. The Kmart's closing, they're giving away the shelves, kind of shelves.
I'll go up to the guy and a little knock on the desk.
He kind of jumps a bit and turns to look at you, a little irritated that you've disturbed him. What can I do for you?
Just point me in the direction of the some old records.
We don't have records here, man. This is a library.
I got a better
Same
question.
goodies down the road.
I got a better question. Do you know what the name of the local high school is?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Making him make something up on the spot.
I know, motherfucker.
Willow High?
Willow High.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Willow's High. Willow's High.
Thank you. And I make my way
It's
over
about
the
Denver
card
Junior
catalog.
Perfect.
It's the only information I needed. Kind of like pushed him out of the way. Like, I'm not... we're done with this. I'm not even fucking around with this guy.
All right.
And I start looking through the W's for Willow's High.
Okay. It's in the drawer marked W. I mean, you know how to work a card catalog,
Dewey Decimal System.
right?
Make my way
That's
over
what it is. It's Dewey Decimal High.
Make my way over to the bookshelf on where they would be.
All right, so you go. It's the D's now because I've decided. Decided.
I just wanted to use card catalog, goddammit.
No, and you did the right thing, and I'm proud of you. No, this was relatively effortless.
And start digging through the yearbook to find these two that I could recognize.
All right. So now we have this wonderful image of the four of you crowded around a single table, digging through this yearbook, which thankfully the most recent one, 1993, is there. I guess it'd be 92, 93, whatever.
Get the point.
Exactly. And in fact, you see the junior year of Carter Willows, captain of the high school football team. Andy made the wrestling team. Look out for him.
Small town.
I never made it.
And you find the portly gentleman is Donnie Jeffcoat, and Alicia Knox would be the blonde. At least, you're reasonably sure. I suppose if you find them alive and well in town, you'd be wrong. But
What was the portly one's name?
Donnie Jeffcoat.
Now, as I keep searching through, because usually they have clubs, activities of pictures,
Wrestling team, football team.
and I see them both.
Well, that's
Each is
Carter.
that way.
That's Carter, but I'm talking the other two. Do I see them a part of any other clubs?
Alicia's a cheerleader. Or, I guess, was.
Was, yes. But this is helping.
Now she's a cheer liar.
Fail.
My God.
And the portly fellow? Do I find him anywhere?
You don't?
Nerd part of the band.
I'm just putting nerd. Not even a chess club picture? I'm just messing with you.
Sort of tracks, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. He wants to get in with the cool crowd.
Well, I had that feeling.
Oh, that's what I'm...
The first story.
Mhm.
First time we heard him.
And she wanted to get with the quarterback.
Okay.
This makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
Slightly.
we got the faces and names.
All right.
Do we get a look at the other kid that ran away?
That's Carter.
Correct.
Carter Willow.
I thought Carter was killed.
No,
No,
Carter's
he's the one that ran. This,
No. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one where the scrag was in his face and then didn't do anything, and he ran.
What Mouse remembering
Okay.
is that there was another person there.
Oh, the one we don't know?
Well, you guys never brought it up, so I was just letting that twist. There were 4 people.
Yeah, 3 of them were killed. Carter was the one who got in his face, but didn't do anything and ran. So you got Donnie Jeffcoat, Alicia, whoever, and who was the third one? Do you recognize
Exactly.
it?
Sorry.
I forgot. I thought there was only 3 of them. I forgot there was 4.
Well, again, he's telling us that we can do this because it was so recent. So.
Correct. So I'm going to find for the third.
Yeah. The third person.
All right. The third person. Yeah, can you look through the yearbook? Why am I fucking... That was Ralph Casper, wide receiver for the football team. Obviously, wide receiver for the baseball team.
You
They
don't
do
know.
that there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do that.
Yeah, they do that.
They receive stuff.
Sure.
Okay, so we got 2 guys who were on the football team, a cheerleader, and then just...
The kid who wanted in.
Yep.
While we're here, we have it. Pull that map out.
Unfold it onto the table. Now we can see what that road street was.
Yes.
Street road.
It was.
It was concrete and all.
Yeah. No, that was the name of it.
Oh.
Street Road?
Street road?
Yeah.
Not 12th Street?
No, it's Road Street.
Damn it. Man.
It connects to Street Road.
It's right across from Avenue Boulevard.
I'm looking for Help Street.
1, 2, 3. Well, I guess help me help you. What are we looking for
So
specifically?
you see where the park is,
Right.
and then you can see the wood line, I'm assuming, on this map, so you can
Yes.
see the street.
Yes. Well, I want to make sure we know what we're looking for, because to give you a street name is arbitrary and pointless.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I know what you're looking for, I can help you.
Well, I guess what I'm thinking of is what's on the 2 ends of it. Where does it stop? Essentially, you're going north, right?
Well, I mean, and this isn't helpful to CJ or Melissa, but let's essentially call it Ryan
Okay.
or Shaner. You know, it's just a road that's going to go through town.
And do both points connect on where the exits were?
East and west, and they both converge. Eventually, I mean, you can follow those to the main road that takes you, bridge to bridge.
Okay, so they really don't help us at all.
It really doesn't.
But it helps having a map and
Right.
knowing that both exits led to a main roadish area where
Right,
we're not going to follow anything. So now the guy with the axes, I forget his name.
Ryan.
It's true.
Is he in the yearbook?
He is. Ryan Dane is in the yearbook.
What does he do?
Goes to school.
Is he
As in, is he on the football team? Do I find him on
Fuck
the football team? Okay. I don't find him in any kind of academic sports or nothing.
academics?
Actually,
You know what I mean?
No. Hold on. Actually, this is a really good fucking point. You found the name Ryan Dane.
Mm-hmm. No picture.
No. This kid doesn't look a thing like the fucking thing you fought in the forest. This kid is got to be 112 pounds soaking wet. This is very good.
Also a junior.
No, he would have graduated.
I found him in the yearbook.
Yeah, sophomore.
Yeah.
That would have been his senior year. Isn't that what KT said?
Sophomore. And if it said different before, then I lied to you. She was wrong because she's been out of high school for a few years. What the fuck does she know?
Fair. Fair.
It's like one of those, like you keep track with the people you didn't know that were still in school after you graduated.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I'm accepting it.
So keeping my voice low so that man over there's not listening. Obviously, Carter's into some shit with the worm here. Quite obvious that whole family is tainted with something.
Yeah.
That's our biggest lead right now. That's a huge lead.
Do you want to grab the yellow pages, look for an address, and go scope out the place?
I say grab the yellow pages and inform the others and see what Farfor found last night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the way out, I want to look to the librarian again.
He's sitting low in his chair, his arms crossed, eyes closed.
It's a soft little
Pretty
knock.
well asleep.
A soft knock.
Oh my god, okay.
Before you wake him up, Ricochet, I want to go check something.
What do you got?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, you go do that. I'm just going to ask this guy a quick question.
Or you could probably guess what Night Fang's looking for.
Comics?
See, maybe there is a section with just some
Comics?
old comics that have been donated to the library.
Odds.
Oh no, I'm not asking you.
Okay.
Mel, odds or evens?
Evens.
No comics.
Oh, see?
Aw.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
saw
it was
your
worth a
face.
look.
Totally was some at the gas station though. Should have asked then. Oh,
fuck.
Probably.
so the days of the newsstand stuff.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I think after that very quick look, walking by, go ahead.
You're gonna steal them too. You fucking
He's a kid, of course.
yeah. It's the library though. They're free.
Exactly.
Yeah, knock
Is
it.
there any... Sorry. Is there any books on the Willows family? Considering they've basically founded this town, there's got to be like a book somewhere. That's like...
Well, let's go venture over to the card catalog and find out.
Yes. Going over to the card
W's.
catalog.
All right.
W's again.
Oh my god. I'm gonna make you guys roll for this because like
Sorry.
We're getting pretty specific here.
well exactly. Actually.
Well, I had a couple questions for the old guy, but
You can ask him, don't worry.
well,
Yeah.
this was
You can
one of the
ask them.
questions.
I was gonna say this seems like a legitimate question to ask the librarian.
Yeah.
Like you said, the old guy. The guy's like probably fucking 27.
He's old to us.
Be
Right?
nice about librarians. I'm one.
No, you're not.
I am. I have a degree in library and information science. I just don't work in a library right now.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't picking on the
I
librarian.
wasn't either. I was just
I love the Dewey Decimal System.
You'll love Dewey Decimal High.
Is that what we're calling
That's
it now?
it. No, that's the canon name now.
Oh, okay.
You sassed me,
All right.
and then you.
I have to change it now.
Yeah, that's real.
No, but if we're looking for the book, that was one of the questions I was going to ask this guy.
No, that's a perfectly valid. That's a valid reason to wake him up.
Okay. We'll go wake him up.
Go ahead, see what happens.
As we struggle in the card catalog to find this.
Yeah.
Because who knows what it's fucking called?
Exactly.
The soft knock on his table.
Yeah.
Got any books on the Willows family? I mean, they've been here forever, right? What's their story?
That's weird. What do you want? A history of the town?
Yeah, if you got it.
Yeah. Our history section. It's over there. You're probably. Yeah, there's a couple books over there. There's a history of the town.
All right. Hey, before we go check that out, how'd you like the football team this year?
I don't follow football. I don't follow sports.
No, follow. Was high school any good?
What are you into kids?
No.
Let me, because you are a kid. Fuck.
It would have been a good line, though.
Right?
It would have been a good line.
I'm like, I got you, you son of a bitch. It was a weird question. I'm going to make you pay for it. Damn it. Okay. Give me a second to readjust. Because I'm looking at you.
I know you are.
Right? Like I'm seeing you in that.
I'll even help you out. I'm looking to join the team. They any good?
I don't know. Wow. I don't really follow. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess you could try out like one of the kids do, when school gets back in, I guess, right?
Yes. All right. Thanks for the info on the history.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, enjoy the books. It's like my father always said. Clear eyes, full hearts. You can't lose. You just go ahead and get the books. It'll be fine.
I'll go take a look. Maybe some stories that aren't in there. Maybe some passed down legends.
Hey, Rick, let the man sleep.
You got somebody else in this place? I don't know who the hell he's talking about.
Dude, I'm not going to call you by your...
You want me to call you Ricochet?
Yeah. Do we need to have that
Fair.
talk about discretion now?
Dude, come on.
Come on, Rico.
It's like you do this to me.
No.
At least I didn't call you Rico. I said Rick.
Okay, no, I'm taking it back. Thank you. Enjoy your nap. Head over to the history.
Thank you.
Told me it was over here.
Slam the door shut. Good, because this is getting us nowhere.
It's the history section. There's some stuff on the town and maybe even the whole family name.
Let's all four go over there. The more eyes we on it,
Yep.
more eyes on it, the better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perception alertness? Who finds it first?
With academics.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
Who finds it
Who
first?
finds it first? Jesus
I
Christ.
botch again as I'm trying to look for a fucking book.
Gets crushed by a bookshelf.
Damn, I didn't.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Oh, that would suck a lot.
I get a 3.
3.
4.
CJ?
4.
Ooh.
2 3s, 2 4s. Uh-oh.
You know what?
Contested rolls.
You have tiebreakers.
I roll it again?
But
Yeah.
we're in Hobbit, so I couldn't do shit. I was like, I would have got all 6.
I had a 1.
Mel versus CJ. What do we got? Who's the winner?
3.
Mel got 5.
The four of you looking at great speed, trying to find the right book. The tome that perhaps will solve all of your problems, or absolutely none of them. With great haste, Night Fang opens his mouth. I've got... But even quicker, moving at the speed possibly of light, Casey reaches over, plucking the book from the shelf before Night Fang can even finish the beginning syllable of his sentence. She holds above her head, as if finding the Triforce itself, a copy of A Charmed Destiny, the complete history of Willow's Pass.
And we all bow down to her.
It was a hell of a description.
I love it.
And that
Put anything
is
in
how
that.
it's done.
Yes, that's it. Shit.
Snooze, you lose,
That
bud.
was funny.
Hey, we didn't make a bet or anything, so I'm fine.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure they won't miss this book. We can leave with it.
No. He knows we were looking for it. He knows it's going to be us.
I'm sure he's not going to care that it's gone. We can bring it back later.
All right, fine.
It's a library. You can check books out.
Check it out then.
You got a library card?
Just take it. It's not fitting in my fanny pack.
Just stick it under your shirt, and me and Dante will walk on the other side of you.
There you go.
That's the sleeping man.
Literally, we're leaving.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're
So with newfound knowledge and book in hand, the Dreamchasers make their way out of the library, intent on meeting their allies over at the cabin. And that'll do it for now. Make sure to tune in 2 weeks for the next chapter of Wherever Gaia Takes Us, and next week for the regular episode of Rage Across the Internet. If you like what we do, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody, and you can always jump onto our Ko-Fi to give us a little support that, well, trust me, we desperately need. You can find that at ko-fi/Rage Across the Internet, and you can find us here, the same place you found us last week. So be sure to tune in and have some fun with us. You take it easy.